Great day to be at Taco John's.
It's a great day to be alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it?
Hit that intro.
We're Fred!
Welcome to the Metro Machines podcast.
I'm having a
Here we go!
It's the big one! I'm on to see Elizabeth! Oh, Miss Elizabeth!
All of a sudden I got pain in my arm and I thought I was dying.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Foz. That's Eric. That's Wanda.
I don't know. I almost died.
We almost
fucking heart attack.
we almost documented an insurance claim. We are the Metro Machines podcast. This is chaos. We appreciate you existing. Thank you for listening to us. We desperately need you to share our posts because starting next month, if we don't get enough unique listeners, we get booted from Spotify's advertising pool.
Oh, really?
Yay. New rules rolled out today.
Nice.
Not like we made any money.
Off Spotify completely.
No, yeah, we're not kicked off.
But if we get kicked out of the ambassador program, we don't get recommended as much on Spotify as a platform, which is really what we need. Because we want to be the kings of the dick and fart jokes.
We're farts and
trying to
dicks.
get there.
Trying to get there. Anyway, first thing we're going to talk about before we get to the question of the day is I'm not joining your waifu mafia.
Why?
I'm sitting enjoying my day yesterday, and Eric sends me a message. But it says is part of a private group.
I
what?
forgot it was private.
Of course it's private. It's called shame. Some people have shame, Eric. Let me pull up what it was called because he was like, Eric, I'm not joining your group for your meme. Just not doing it. Waifu Central. That's the name.
I gotta figure out what the actual.
Wanda, what are you doing? You don't even like
Put your
Legos.
fucking leaf back together after I broke it last week.
Not my leaf. Creature's leaf. Anyway, I'm not joining the waifu army.
Do it. It's
No.
so much fun.
Big City Goth Girls.
I
You know,
mean,
put the line
they're
there.
on
Put the
there.
line there. Put the line there.
Aha!
Good job, Wanda. Proud of you.
Fuck Legos. Waste of money.
Such a hater.
Quinn, don't buy $400 with Legos.
Do it anyway, bitch.
Oh yeah, it was basically just this. Basically, my tastes in girls
Oh,
became with
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's pretty much literally every single
Oh,
person
what the
I
fuck did
posted
do?
on.
As
my-
is.
God.
All right, as you can see, today was supposed to be the big showdown between a Christian and Eric. Well, the Christian bailed.
Well,
I'm just kidding. He's a very important person. It's coming up on busy season, so like
he has busy.
I can't
stuff.
fault Lucas. I get it, but it will happen. TBD.
Still here.
To be
So
determined.
excited. I really got to get in the right mind space for that.
Which means we're gonna do a little booger sugar down in the bathroom before we talk about the exalted ones.
I love how you said one. Yeah, ones.
Flying spaghetti monster will reach down with its new appendage.
You. He will grace you.
All right, no, just kidding, Lucas. We love you. We'll see you some other time. But next week, TBD, tentatively, we are having a spelling bee, and we are going to be DUMB.
Dumb.
Exactly. You know what would also be very dumb, Eric?
Huh.
If we didn't shout out our sponsors right now. All right.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
We're back.
We're getting back. We're getting so smooth at that. Imagine if we shot our own fucking
win.
commercials.
We never fucking went anywhere.
We could probably shoot some pretty.
We need to shoot some locals. Like we need to just cold call people like, hey,
I mean, I could make
For-
a fake advertisement if you want me to.
for $20, we will advertise your business for 15 seconds. Let me make a video. It'll work like twice.
That's
bet
the
Mary
wind.
would
That's
do
the wind. We're going to blow away.
Hopefully you can't see her the wind, but you can. Oh yeah, it's another windy day in Iowa.
Yeah.
Over to Wanda with the weather. Wanda.
Do you feel like a plastic bag drifting
Bucket.
through the wind? But on my Snapchat, it was a bucket.
I was actually going to snap you this morning, but I couldn't get my phone out in time. There was a plastic mailer stuck in a vortex between buildings at Northwestern College, about 30 feet in the air, just doing this. I was like,
damn it.
"Do you feel like a plastic?"
I was kind of hoping that bucket would have started going right when I started recording, but
I was
never moved.
hoping.
No. Sometimes the world just doesn't shine down on
For
Wanda.
the record, it was not there when I looked this
It's
morning.
just bye-bye.
It is gone.
Bye-bye.
Well,
All right, we're gonna hop right into it. I kind of previewed Eric, Wanda. You're gonna have a fucking clue, so I'll explain it to you, and I'll explain it to you. But
Is
it's
it
time
time
for
Question of the day.
Hell yeah. Thank you for being excited. Fuck yeah. Energy.
I'm actually happy we timed that.
Yeah, that was good. That was fucking great.
He got really into it. That's the first time
This is the energy we need on the Metro Machines podcast. Anyway,
first time he's that into the question of the day.
the question is, and let me be clear about this, would you support a UBI? Let me go, UBI, which stands for Universal Basic Income, if your taxes didn't change or your taxes stayed the same until you passed the 50K gross income mark. What a UBI is exactly what it sounds like. So, like, everybody gets a flat amount of money, right? Well, if you make more than a certain amount, you don't get it at all because it wouldn't make sense, right? So, like, if you grossed more than, like, 100K as a four-person household, or you would, sorry, I said that wrong. If you were a household of just 2 adults and you grossed more than 100K, you wouldn't get it, right? It just makes sense. Why would you need it? But it's like a fixed amount of a range from like $1,000 to like $1,500, $2,000 a month. That's sent out, right? Every month. It's meant for literally to exist. So it's to pay your rent. It's to pay for some food, healthcare, if you're not on some sort of substance or help or whatever. The whole intent of a UBI being set up now is that way in the next 5 years when automation takes just so many like low-paying jobs. Like, it's not everyone's a fucking engineer, right? Like, we can only have so many people standing there pushing a broom. Love my janitors, but like, you don't need 30 of them to sweep a floor. But like, the idea of a UBI is so like people can just exist because people need to exist. Plus, it's a social safety net. Say, Eric, what if you hated your fucking job, but the only reason you haven't left yet is because you'd lose everything?
Everything.
What if the background option was, oh, hey, I left today, but if I go on my website, use my social security number, I get my UBI next week, and I can take my time finding what I want to do, and I don't have to worry about losing everything. That's the whole point. It's a social safety net. So my question I'm posing to you, this is the most serious question I've ever asked.
This is
to you two and the audience, would you support a universal basic income if either option A, your taxes would not change at all, but at a certain point, you did not get it, right? So everyone but me in this room, I think, would qualify under this thing, right? Once you reach a certain amount of gross on your previous tax year, you're cut off until your next filing. Or your taxes stay the same up until 50,000 gross, and then every like 15 or 20K, 1% gets added to pay for, the other, right? Like, so if you make 200K a year, you're paying an extra 5% in taxes on the everything above 50,000 to like keep the program going. And then you can like opt out of it too. Like,
so without any context, I mean, who's paying that? Or are we not going to get that detailed?
Who's paying what?
The UBI.
It's a social fund, so everybody. Everybody. Think Social Security, but you don't have to wait till 65 to use it.
How long can you be on it?
Infinite.
You would never have to work.
Theoretically, some people's argument is like, oh, you'll never have to work. Yeah, well, some people will never be able to. Because some people are really stupid. Not to the fault. Not to hate anybody that's stupid. I know plenty of stupid people.
There is a few, yes.
But like, it's not going to be enough to live.
This is going to make me look like a piece of shit.
You are allowed to have an opinion, and I'm feeling Bob's coming out, but that's fine.
But
that's fine.
Bring on the Bob.
But like, let me context this. Like, a UBI is not living wage. A UBI is you're not going to die wage, right? Like, you're not going to lose your house in the first month of unemployment. You're not going to starve on the streets on the first. It's not meant to be like making $100,000 a year.
This just sounds like unemployment.
It's a very non-restricted version of unemployment. And like I said, if you make more than a certain amount, you don't even get it. Like, you won't get it at all. Kind of like how we'll never get Social Security because there'll be nothing left.
Right. So what is so who do, okay, just so I get that clear.
Yep.
Who doesn't qualify for this? Who would not get it?
Like, I think a reasonable thing is like a gross household income of over $100K, depending on your region, doesn't need it, right? Like, it makes no sense, right?
I don't know if I would support an infinite.
You can't. The whole point is you can't put a restriction on it because there might not be opportunities to actually be had.
Sorry.
Fucking Sports Center.
Speaking of which, doesn't matter.
Irrelevant. Steve.
If it was some NFL, I would have said it, but it wasn't.
Okay.
I don't know. I just there's some shitty fucking people out there.
There's like 5% people that will
people out
absolutely just fucking abuse it, and that's fine.
Yeah. That's.
But I
any
don't want to
system.
say that that's fine. I don't want somebody to abuse it, though.
But people are abusing the systems we have right now.
Facts.
Then I don't want to add to the problem.
But a lot of people do need help. The other 95% of the people love it, would do great. A lot of
Right.
people
I
want
mean-
to work.
Yeah.
They just can't.
There's.
They got broken like backs and feet. And
I would
PTSD.
support it. I would support it in a sense of, let's just take out of it that our fucking government is fucking in debt.
Yeah, they'd be very bad at admin.
We can't get out of that. That's fucked already.
Fucked.
So, you can raise taxes 100%. We still fucking would get fucked.
No, we could eat Elon Musk. And Bezos.
Yes.
And Bill Gates.
Eat them all.
Yep.
Except
But-
for probably
I
Liz.
was gonna say they could probably kill the dead themselves. What's the word I'm looking for here? I don't want it to be a scenario where someone does not have to work to do it. I would still prefer like as a minimum income situation, like a minimum wage type thing, where you still have to do something.
You have to, yeah.
You have to try. Because
Yeah.
if you're just going to be like, no, I'm just taking the UBI, fucking live my life, call it a fucking day, live in my cardboard, get $50K to live in there, Like,
Well, we're not, yeah, we won't talk to 50K. Like, we're talking like 1,000 a month. We're not talking like 1,500 a month-ish.
Yeah.
Just to not die.
Because it's basically for your housing stuff to basically help.
It's
you
enough
get
to
over
pay the
that
bare
hump.
minimum.
Yeah, to live. Like, it's like, hey, you get to live. Anything you want above that, your problem. And when you get
without trying to restrict it way too much, because like, I don't want. This is making me look like a fucking dick. Because I still want someone to have a good living, like 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom apartment, whatever. That's good.
Yeah.
But I don't want somebody, we're gonna pay for their wages to live in a $300,000 house.
Oh, it would never be that much. That's the thing. It has a
yeah.
cap. Like, it has a distribution cap. Like, you're not gonna.
Yeah, because like I don't want some, sorry to homeless people. I don't want you fucking living in a $300K not working type fucking house. Like that.
Yeah,
You still have to. There still has to be a earned.
You want excess, you got to earn the excess.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But this is like a Section 8 block. You can rent it for $500, and you have like $500 for food, and like you have enough money to pay for Affordable Care Act emergency plan, so you won't lose your life. And like, it's not a great living, but it's like you're not taxed for being alive, which is the real thing.
Fix their healthcare situation. That would fix a lot of problems too.
As long as the government isn't admitting it, I don't care. Give it to Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Let them run the damn.
Let them run it. I will give them my money, and things will be swell. Damn near great.
Swell.
Or move to Canada.
Canada.
You can't. But
Uppity bastards.
I mean, he could. It'd be really difficult to get there.
not really.
I'll be
We already have a smuggle plan.
illegal
It's been
Canadian.
documented.
You could probably donate to the government to get in.
No, but you can do that in St. Lucia. 100K gets you citizenship. And since St. Lucia is technically owned by the British people,
USD.
you are technically a quasi-British citizenship. So it's like a
Does
British
What's the
passport.
What's the Canadian money?
A loony
Canadian dollars.
and a toonie.
They're dollars. They're CAD.
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 Because when I fucking nerds coming out of me. When I was doing the GTA role playing.
Yeah.
And
There's the euros.
No, it wasn't euros. It was something else.
Pounds?
And I
Pounds.
think
Rubles.
I think it was Canadians' money.
Well, it is Canadian dollars.
Right.
They have
And I
dollars,
think
CAD.
that's what it's CSD or
CAD.
CAD.
I'll look on my emails, look at it again, but it was a
Rubles.
currency I had never seen before. And like,
Was it
Yeah.
sterling pounds?
is their money more than ours right now?
Everything's about washing. Okay,
I'll find it.
we're dollar is stronger to the Canadians. Anyway, Eric, what's your answer?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna help people because people do need help, and yeah, you're always gonna find anyone who's gonna abuse any type of
Pieces of
care
shit are
act.
universal.
Well, and I mean, look at people with like their certain people, not everyone, certain people with their COVID relief money,
Stimmies.
stimmies, baby. I'm gonna go out and get a brand new big screen TV. I'm gonna do all this stuff when they're not working.
I'm not gonna lie, I might have used my stimmy a couple times.
I paid my taxes with my stimmies. I literally got the check and I sent it back.
Paid my car.
Hell yeah. That's what it was meant for. It was meant to be
Yeah.
spent in the economy.
Hey yo, I do things.
You're for it, but it has to
it,
be
but
done right.
It's gotta be done right, and it's-
GBP.
Yeah. GBP is Great Britain pound.
Oh, that is the pound.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Pound.
Then why the fuck is their name Canada Incorporated?
Because Britain used to own Canada. Fun fact.
Oh, okay.
They still kind of technically do.
I'm
Más o menos. Anyway, so yeah, answer it in the question or text us because this is a mighty weird topic. I believe Yang introduced it as part of his presidential thing. He also had the bring back malls policy, which was, albeit ambitious, kind of odd. But universal health, I am all for it to a point.
there's
I-
points for everything.
I want, like, if you make more than $50K a year, I don't think you should get it. Certain regions.
Damn.
Like, it
Certain
needs to be
regions.
based off of your, like, region. You know what I'm saying?
Because the amount of inflation is different.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Like, you
gonna-
can't talk on the
just-
coast.
just gonna
Yeah,
hit me like
no
that.
way, man.
Well, you can't just, like, level line it. Because, like, 50 grand here is not 50 grand in New York.
Yeah, no, 50 grand New York's like
Damn near
Yeah.
homeless.
Dude,
Yeah,
2
fucking
mil
ridiculous.
on the coast is homeless. 2 mil here is...
You're good.
You're fucking...
You're a farmer.
You buy a cracker... Truth.
Right, chill out.
Truth. You buy a little cracker box like mine, and you still have, $1,974,000 to live on. You're good. You're solid, bud. But anyway, just thought we'd pose that because it came up in my thingy timeline brain thing, so I thought we'd cover it.
Thinking
Anyway,
timeline
Wanda
for-
got a cart.
Yeah, he did.
If I know we were gonna talk about it, I fucking
he's-
would have brought it up here.
He's accepting the disc golf life, and
He's
I'm
been
really happy.
indoctrinated.
Yeah. Spent
I'm
way
really
too much
happy.
money on
How
it.
much did you spend?
I don't know.
He does know. He knows exactly.
He does know. He just doesn't want to tell me.
He knows the exact.
You know what-
dollar.
You get 2 guesses in. If you're right, I'll say yes.
It was like 310 or something like that.
Close enough.
Nailed it. Called
Close
it.
enough.
Now we can drag around extra stuff. Does it have a pop holder?
It does. Has 2.
Holy shit. Okay. Cool.
And it's 2 wheels.
Is the handle tall enough for you, or do you have to bend
Yeah.
down? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like goes up
I-
there because then you can drag it behind you. Then it's also got a seat. You can sit on it.
See,
Does it really?
it's not comfortable, but it's enough.
It's a seat when you're
It's
standing
enough,
there for
yeah.
a couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gives
it's got
you
a
a little
seat. It's
break.
got like 3 different pockets on it. I was kind of excited about that one pocket because it's velcroed to the seat.
Yeah.
So when you lift up the seat, it opens the bag too, and then there's a
Bag.
little pocket on the bot underneath
Hidden
that there,
pocket.
and I put my putter in there. But when I fucking put it down, it falls out. So I'm kind of disappointed.
Wanda's
about that.
putter.
It's
Wanda's
butter.
putter.
So I don't know. If I'm gonna put in that pocket yet. But so many fucking pockets in that damn thing. Now,
So many fucking
Now I don't have to have
pockets.
shit in my pockets now, and I'm so fucking excited about it.
Oh yeah. Everything in my pockets goes into my bag, and that's why I never answer my phone while I'm at the.
Yeah, no
golf
shit.
course.
Yeah, no shit.
And now I'm gonna be on that list.
Fucking dead.
I can answer my phone now.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's.
I just thought I'd
terrible.
address the cart in the room.
Because like
Wanda.
unless I'm playing music, then you'll get me
Yeah,
if you
right,
call me.
right.
But
Oh, because it interrupts your. Yeah.
I thought I had a big enough speaker for that thing, but I can't seem to find my shit.
The reason I asked about the handles because I have a very long torso and T-Rex arms. It's like most things that are, it's tall enough. Like standard mops are not fucking tall enough.
No, like that shit. Like I think it can come up to my chest. I think.
Nice.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like a welded on like little handle thing, so you could like turn it, so you can like hold it, have it to the side towards you. That way you're pretty much kind of open to whatever.
Yep.
So when are you buying one?
He's not.
I don't want a cart.
Oh, you want a hoverboard?
I wish.
And a
No,
hovering
I'll
cart.
always have.
The fucking RC with your
Yeah.
I'll always have backpacks.
Like a BB-8, but with this wrestler.
Fucking great.
That'd be sweet.
I
If
gotta
I
put a
could
motor.
just
put a
not
motor on my
have to
cart.
do anything.
You're a bad guy.
I'll always be a backpack guy, mainly because I like traveling. And a lot of courses that I love and want to do are just insane terrain for
Which
carts.
is also why I will still have my bag for that specific reason.
Bag.
But kind of the cart's kind of like for this area,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
your open courses,
Yep.
something like that. And don't get me wrong, like during tournaments, I would love one. because
Especially during
there's-
league. It's gonna be big.
Throwing
There's-
rocks at ponds. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
imagine Wanda on the side of a bridge, just bag full of discs, just fucking yeeting them off a fucking bridge because he's angry one day.
I
Could happen.
have thrown a disc in the water because I did get pissed once, but I didn't do it on purpose. I threw
I'm
it.
just bad at it.
No,
I'm just kidding.
no,
I'm just
I
kidding.
threw the disc, just pissed. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking threw it, and there was a whole bunch of trees there that I figured it would have smoked, and it found that one fucking hole out in the water. It went,
Your luck.
Yeah.
That's your
and
luck.
I don't think anybody's ever found it either. It was a tie-dye disc. I don't think anybody ever found it.
If you found
Not
it,
sure.
return it to us, or we'll get you.
Not sure. If
We'll
my name
make
was
you
on that
watch
one. I
every
don't know.
single episode of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Every single one.
That's
I'm
like
excited for Phil to get back in the water because I have a lot of discs in there right now.
I need to just get in the water. I don't want to pay
Yeah.
that man like a lot. Of
I also
money.
don't want to lose a toe to a snapping turtle either.
As long as you're in the water, it won't bite you.
I think this is science left to professionals. He doesn't have insurance.
I'll research it. Yeah, and that's a fucking problem.
That is true.
The toe will be gone, and he might get gangrene. So let's not.
Gangbanged?
Different G word, but close. Speaking of spelling bees,
He would
Next
hop in
week,
that
he's gonna
pond
be-
if that's what that meant.
that's called a bukkake. Don't look that up.
Look at it.
Don't look that up. By the way, a lot of people supported this. This isn't on the agenda, but I personally think Tits Up would be a fantastic name for a plastic surgery practice.
God damn it.
Like, you know the phrase, oh man, this thing's gone tits
Tits
up?
up.
Yeah. People thought it was hilarious, and so did I, because, it would only, like, the joke would only work in the Midwest. Because if you put a tits up on either coast, you're just like,
you're getting canceled.
What?
that's just, oh, so it's a boob job play? Yeah, kind of, but it's kind of funny because, this whole job went tits up.
Which is part of their job.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Don't ever move to California.
Me? No, you couldn't pay me to live in the fucking Communist Republic of California.
Agreed.
I don't want to afford to live there. Nope, fuck that. Anyway,
I still can't
Shit.
believe people always want to fucking go there for like better opportunities. Is what
a
they call it. It's just-
3-bedroom cracker box apartment is $3,700, not including utilities or parking
or internet
Fuck.
or internet.
or
let's
pet,
not-
or a pet fee.
You know how big of a house you can buy with a $3,700 mortgage?
Huge.
Like 1.2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying.
Right, people fucking hate their lives out there.
Yeah.
You know what, Eric? You know the best way to assert dominance in your neighborhood? Be the first one to mow your lawn
God damn.
in the spring. Be the first one. Is it windy? Mow your lawn. Is your grass barely long enough? Mow your lawn. Do you have new neighbors who don't know the lot lines and you need to put them on notice? You know what you do, Eric?
You mow the lawn.
And you know what you do when you mow the lawn? You set the fucking lines.
Jesus.
You show them
This
where
is
not
the
to go.
line.
And you know when to do it?
On Sunday.
Right after this commercial.
We're back.
Segways.
No, so I was supposed to mow. Speaking of the whole mowing thing, I was supposed to mow yesterday, but I got my ass handed to me.
You guys' shit's even fucking long enough to mow?
Yeah. Oh, we're now in advisory, like the warning period before Tula Festival. That's in 2 weeks.
Yes, we have to mow our
Oh,
lawns.
fuck.
Our ordinance says your lawn has to be kept before the 15th of every month. So, like, this was the initial cut, so that way when I cut it again the week of Tula Festival, everything is on the same level and it's not. Because I have corn and rhubarb growing everywhere. That lawn is trash. Good thing it's getting, like, fucking
Demolished,
reload.
just-
Like, everything's getting
I can't
redone.
believe
But,
it's
like,
fucking Tula Festival.
I know. It's the cold.
I hate it.
We'll have a Tula Festival. We should podcast from Tula Festival.
We could.
What do
We should do it on ride night and then have guests. We can do a podcast on the side of the road and have guests sit down and talk with us.
I support it.
Oh, please,
Okay.
Wednesday night.
Okay.
We have battery
I was
power
gonna
on
say,
everything.
I never fucking
I was
do
gonna say
anything
Wednesday night is perfect.
Say Wednesday
They're-
nights are usually fairly open.
All right. Well, we're going to do a live version of the podcast. We're just going to do it on the street and have random people stop by because we know a lot of people.
We do know
Just
a lot
get-
of people.
Just get a fucking like a tripod like that, and then just have it right there. So then when they come up, they just have to walk up to it. And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Just have them sit down and talk to this thing run on battery. It's good. But yeah, I know I had to mow the lawn. And then, so the problem is my neighbors to the south are different now because they bought the house in the winter. And 2 years ago, my neighbor Pete got squirrely. Old squirrely Pete. Losing his mind, Pete. He's my favorite. Anyway, I had to have the city come out. And, you know, in lot lines, there's physically a steel pin about 2 feet in the ground. Like, I'm not kidding. That's how everything's kind of squared up.
Lot lizard.
No,
Oh.
kind of.
Close.
But so I had 2 years. I had Kurt come out and find my pin, and then put a flag on top of my pin and be like, "Hey, here, straight shot to the curb. That's your line, and then 90 degrees to that is your back line." And then he wouldn't find the other pin because it was below a driveway, and he'd have to dig up the white driveway with the brown dirt. I get it. I'm like, fine. He just told me so many feet from this pin this way, due north. That's your lot, and then it's the same thing, dead to the street. Cool. Turns out I own a much wider lot than I thought, and I had to actually mow underneath my neighbor's bushes because I owned it. I didn't own the bush. I owned all the shade on one side, and I'm like halfway up a hill. So I was like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
yeah,
you're
it's
looking at
draining.
your house.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
yeah.
finding things, did you ever find your sewer line?
no,
Oh,
no.
good.
That's not even a problem anymore. We're going all brand new.
Okay.
All brand new. Someone told me it was like $20K to break the street up and put in a water line. And then the guys who actually do it is like, no, we cut a trench that's a foot wide and then we fill it full of not concrete and then we leave. And I'm like, that's like $5,000. Fuck that. Just do it. Fucking just do it. Do it. Take my car.
If only it was that cheap for what Boynton's about to do this summer.
Well, that's a whole street. That's
yeah,
a
I was
different
gonna
deal.
say that's a whole
Anyway,
thing. That's not just the little.
I know.
But yeah, today I literally stood out there and I was like this with my flag and I was trying to like, okay, so if I mow between this utility box, my flag, dominance,
You call me a fucking boomer.
dominance. No, it's a new guy and he has it's a whole thing. Like once you become a
Whole thing.
homeowner with new
understand.
neighbors, you'll get it.
I'm halfway there.
You'll get it.
You'll understand.
Also, fun fact,
Fucking guy.
Calm the fuck
This
down.
fucking- no,
you
I'm
don't
making,
own that house.
I'm making fucking fun of him.
I don't even know where your lot lines are.
I have no.
You have a
fucking clue.
tiny lot.
Yeah.
You have an illegally small lot.
Oh,
Anyway,
fuck. I was making fun of him.
I didn't notice it at all.
Jesus.
mow your lawns, guys. Your civil duty
'Cause
as an
you'll get it.
American.
Because Foz knows all, but you'll get it when you become a big boy like Foz. That's what I'm doing.
First of all, Eric,
Yeah, Taco John's though.
fuck off. No, but no, it's mow time. It's my least favorite time.
Fuck, I quit.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I do have to mow sometime this week. Just so I'm ready for the
I'm just
mowing
waiting for
before
like a
that.
fucking hot day. Fuck me. I'm just because I have to fucking on my east side of my house. You know, I got those fucking
Yeah.
annual fucking flowers.
Perennials?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, the perennials.
It's fucking coming back, and I don't want them there
Annual.
anymore.
Annulment. Eloping. Same word.
thing.
They're the same word. I had
got
I had a moment earlier. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was me.
It's on him.
I thought I mixed up the word elopement and annulment. They are the exact opposite things.
Yeah.
And I'm in the wedding industry.
He's just like, oh, I guess some people just asked me to do their
Reception after the fact, yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, they just got annulled. I'm like, what? So they just got annulled, so they're getting married again, or they're marrying somebody else? He's just like, oh no, they're eloping. Same thing. No,
No.
it's not
Yeah,
the same
no.
thing.
I had that.
Wait, what's the first one?
Annulled means you
Annulled?
cancel the marriage legally.
Oh,
It's like a
okay.
divorce, but like in the first 6 months.
annul. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Now I hear it. Okay. The
A
way
grassy knoll.
you guys were like fucking putting the words together. It was weird.
Let me pose you a question.
Okay.
No.
How many energy drinks is too many energy drinks?
Anything over 500 milligrams.
Oh, fuck. That's low. That's small.
I have 400 and my heart wants to die.
I was gonna say it just. I've never really actually kept count to where
On the-
my
on the
heart feels like I'm
milligrams?
gonna. I think it would no. It was the trip to Minneapolis where I had drank a Red Bull, got that triple shot of espresso coffee
Starbucks.
at Quick Star, and then another energy drink.
Is that when you were dumping the espresso shots, the cold ones, in the Quick Star?
No, that's when I was like making my own coffee thing in the back off their little machine, and I did 3 extra shots and on top of the one that already goes in there.
It's a quad
Wait, you
shot.
had 4. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God.
And then I had another energy drink, and then at like halfway through that one, I was just like, I feel funny.
I feel tingly.
So how many how many milligrams are in an espresso?
Oh, you're such a good
In an espresso
boy.
shot. How many
like
milligrams?
120 or something like
Oh, is that what it is?
I have no idea.
It's not a ridiculous amount. I think it's maybe 120 because I think a standard coffee is 60 and a
Hey,
coffee is just a
Siri.
watered down espresso.
Hey Siri.
Stop
Coffee-
talking to the AIs.
Actually,
One
no,
cup of coffee has 95
Oh.
milligrams.
There we
cup
go.
of coffee. What's
One
a
cu-
shot of
Hey,
espresso?
give me a goddamn second.
We have the technologies. Also, delete my AI off of Snapchat. Boomer shit.
The only way you
Hashtag
can do
boomer
that is
shit.
if you pay for Snapchat Plus.
Or just stop interacting and asking it stupid fucking questions.
In a shot of espresso,
yeah,
which is 1 fluid ounce,
correct.
is 64 milligrams.
Yikes. Yikes.
That ain't nearly as much as I thought that was going
That's
to be.
260 milligrams to the dome of easily digestible.
Yeah, stuff that just goes straight there. But yeah, so
So
That's bad.
Take that times 4 then. That's how many you had in your coffee.
250. Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
260-ish.
256, but then you got to plus the 95 of the
Oh,
actual
yeah.
coffee.
Yep.
So that one was 351.
Plus a Red Bull, which is
Plus
over
the Red
100.
Bull.
Well, okay.
And then
did you
another
have
one.
okay? How much cup of coffee did you have though? Because was it just a regular one?
Oh, I guess
8
it was
ounce?
probably
Or was it
no,
16?
it was a big guy.
Oh, fuck. Probably got
So
3
yeah, you probably almost had 500 milligrams of
in, in an
caffeine in that
evening.
One. Yeah.
In that, and then the Red Bull before, and then I think it was another Red Bull after. And was
You
feeling
gotta
funny.
be in that 700, 800 mark.
My heart was going.
Was not happy.
It was going, and I was scared.
Oh, they're so bad for you. The reason I pose this question is because I think I've grown to legit become dependent on them to DJ because like I have bare minimum 2 every time I DJ, and sometimes if the wedding's longer, I crack one open at 9 p.m. Like I have one at 2 for load in. I have one at 5 for supper. That way it metabolizes by the time we boogie. And then I have one at 9 to like make sure I am up the fuck here. God damn it, stop it. I am up the fuck here when I like close the show. That way I'm never like, I never feel the slump. It's all fucking rise like a Barney Stinson playlist.
Until you have to back up.
Oh,
And-
fucking right.
And then I get home and I'm fucking just until like 3 a.m. Like I can't turn it off.
Oh yeah,
Legitimately, like I have to de-stim after an event. Like I have to sit by myself, focused on one thing and not fucking think for 3 hours in order to just like kind of like bring the levels down.
Just becomes a demon after midnight.
Right.
Oh, I do. They have to deal with me. I become a fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah.
But like I'm just sitting on my couch zoning out to YouTube, and I'm just like constantly. And this is guys.
This is why you need a console. so
every-
you can play video games.
Fuck it. I know, right? That or I just need to bust a nut and go to sleep. Either way. But
That's a
like,
good D-stim.
but like,
Fire.
but like, it's every fucking weekend now. Like this past weekend, I had one of the BFC monsters on the way to the gig, and then I shotgunned a peach one while I was there because I had to deal with people. And then I didn't get to sleep till like 5 a.m. Saturday morning. Then I had to be up by 2 to load in.
This is the fun part because back boomers, for them, dealing with stress was smoking.
See,
Our
that's the thing.
generation is we just fucking caffeine vein.
That's the thing. Like, I think it might be cheaper for me to start smoking at this point. Like,
Like
I think the health benefits are both bad. Like
They're both bad. They're both bad, and the amount you're putting into your system every week,
every fucking weekend. It's
is terrible.
like it's without fail. I drink 8 Powerade Zeros and have a 4-pack of Monster Absolute Zeros every weekend, not including on Saturdays if I do a back-to-back. I start my day with a fucking energy drink when I fuel up the vehicle. So I'm chugging one at 2,
It's
and
funny
I'm just
'cause
fucking.
I used to fucking like when I'd get up for work for the whole 20 feet I have to move.
He works at home.
I get up and I would make coffee, and then like I would start my day and I drink the coffee, and I usually have about 2 or 3 cups in the morning.
Yeah.
But now I just don't anymore because I'm either getting like higher caffeine coffee or I'm just not used to it like I used to because like I fucking will be just fucking going ape shit, and then the shakes are so bad.
Yeah. Like I've just gotten so like it's gotten really bad because like Sundays for me are what I call no stim days. Like it gets to the point where I don't even want to be near my girlfriend because if she touches me, my nervous
Yeah,
system.
Fuck you, Sammy.
No, but it's like if like it gets like how do I explain it and I don't sound like super
I don't know if you can say that.
I can. I just did
Oh, okay.
because I am. Shocker.
Not proven.
It's hard to get diagnosed as an adult anyway. It's like every time when I'm trying to de-stim, because for 2 days straight, basically, I'm on 100%. Like I'm taking in fucking everything in my brain is just like, yes, more. And then on Sunday, I have to try and like revert back to being a normal human, right? It's dumb. I try living in my head. So like,
No.
I have to sit in a dark
Hard
fucking.
pass.
I know. I have to sit in a dark room. Like half the time, I can't sit next to my girlfriend because she has ADHD and she's constantly fucking moving, and she doesn't know when she bumps me or moves the couch. And my brain, every time I feel it, it's like a fucking bolt of lightning every 3 fucking seconds. Like when I say no stim, I mean like I want to sit in a black room and just look at my phone, and the world doesn't exist for 10 hours, so my body can go from being attacked for 48 hours to being, okay, we can go out in public again and not kill everybody.
It's him and Sammy are like the opposites attract. It's just
Fucking, we're the 2 high-powered magnets that are about to get too close to each other. Yeah.
2 high power magnets getting close together. Quarterly meeting.
Quarter meeting. Gong sound.
Done.
Insert gong
Done.
sound.
That's how your
Anyway.
quarterly meetings work. Is what quarterly meeting. All right, now you're off again.
Adjourn.
All right, now you're slowly getting back together, and quarterly meeting. All right.
Yeah. Go sleep in a different bedroom. I'm
Constant-
fucking sick of you.
Oh,
Constant monkey
With the
symbol.
building.
With the new house, she can go.
Doable.
Yeah, she can go sleep in one of the 3 other bedrooms. 4 potentially 4 other bedrooms.
So she can sleep in one like.
Yeah, throughout the week she could just
That's
play
weird.
merry-go-round, and then she could sleep in the barn.
Yeah, that too.
That sounds mean. They don't know the context. When I say the barn, I physically have a barn that is
With the
refit.
animals.
Yeah, out in the manger, like Jesus did. Okay, no, but like I have a barn that's finished into a house, so it has like a bed and farm animals.
Man, farming.
By the way, I figured out what song it was called for that wedding that I did.
The one where they praise sung,
Yeah. It was,
praise sang.
It was In Christ Alone.
I bet. Oh, I'm not gonna do what I was. Nope. I'm an evolved human. I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to piss off people.
Look at you.
I'm gonna put the brakes onto what I was gonna do, and I'm gonna pivot into this question.
Sioux Center Antichrist over here.
Some may ask, can a dance be too short? Because everyone knows that a dance or an event can be too long. Because you reach a point. You reach a point where it's like stretching time slowly. It's like you're moving through mud. Like, hey, nobody's having fun. Let's just pull the plug, move on to the next thing, right? But
The answer is yes.
the answer is yes. Because like,
It has to be at least over an hour.
well, no, it has to be at least 2. 2 is the golden number.
I'll go hour and a half.
Because 2 gives you enough volume of time to be able to move around to find what people like or to do what people expect you to do. Because like Friday night, I had an hour and a half dance. I didn't get to do Wobble, Cotton Eye Joe, a bunch of the standard shit you do. And I'm like, they wanted a bunch of new music. And I'm like, there's literally no time. Because when you break it down, I had 25 songs to play.
Honestly, though, if I'm in a fucking vibe, though,
yeah.
like they could pretty much just control the whole fucking night at that point. Because if it's that short, then I don't care.
And I tried to do that, but it's just like the admin wanted me to play Spanish-speaking music because their population has a lot of Spanish-speaking, which I'll gladly do. And I tried my best.
We played
There are
great
some
music.
fucking bops.
They did the Caballo Dorado fucking line dance thingy.
Yeah.
They had the whole dance floor.
Did you do that one naughty song that we ended up figuring out the
No,
lyrics later?
no, I did not. I should have.
What's it called? Do you remember?
No, it's in my backlog. But
Fuck, I'll look at it later.
but anyway, like an hour and a half was not enough. And then I was getting yelled at for like, oh, he wouldn't play this song. I'm like, well, first of all, I told you I don't have the edited version. Like, you can't commercially buy it anymore. I don't have it. I cannot play it because I cannot live edit it properly that it doesn't sound like shit. Then the other one's like, oh, you got to play these songs before the end. I'm like, guys, I just announced it was the last song. No. You have another minute. No, 10:30 is kind of a suggested end time. So that's plus or minus like 5 minutes, however the last song ends. And if I feel like being nice and going over.
Doing a little bit more.
Because in MOC's case, I went over by like 4 minutes because I wanted to end my set. Like, I wanted to end it. And all the kids were still there. There was literally almost 150 kids there at the end of the prom. And I'm just like, let's keep going. Guys, I got 4 songs. You down? And they're like, hell yeah. And then we just literally, I think it was,
Shots.
dude, it was congratulations into hotel room service, into get low, into shots. Just, and before that, it was like Mr. Brightside, and we did our Taylor Swift sing-along. I didn't get to do that Friday night. Like, it's just like all these gimmick things I've built up over time that help sell the event and break up the flow.
Everybody remembers the end.
Everyone remembers the end, and I'm just like, I want just a little more time. Like, give me 20 more minutes to help me build the crowd. And the other problem I kind of had is like, you've been to Terrace View in Sioux Center?
Yeah.
So they put the dance floor dead center in the middle.
Well,
And so am I.
You
And-
see here, we did Keith's wedding at the Terrace.
Okay, so you know how it was way at the end where it makes sense against the glass wall?
Yeah.
Where you can fit a bunch of people or someone can go to the other side of the room if they want it quiet. This is dead center in the middle, and I'm like right up on the dance floor, right? Even there was not enough physical room to have all the students between the tables, like on the dance floor and between
shit.
me and the back wall. That's how many kids were there. There's physically not enough room. Now, play the Cupid fucking shuffle. Where are they supposed to go to a 4-count right to? Where are they supposed to go to 4-count left? Doing the cha-cha slide.
Small steps.
Yeah, if you back up, you're in a fucking wall. You back up the wrong direction, you're into me. Like,
Right.
there's no room. So, like, you couldn't do the cotton eye. You couldn't do all the fun shit that gets people moving. I don't know. I Maybe I'm just growing old in my age, but I'm kind of glad that like next year's my last year. Like, by the way, that's scaring the shit out of people. A lot.
2024 is your last year.
Yeah, somehow.
When did you officially say that?
I've been telling admins all year, ever since January. So if I've had them since
Now,
January,
question is this like done or part time?
this is me saying I'm not actively taking bookings past 2024 unless there is a major shift in pop music, and by pop music I'm defining that as something with staying power that will actually work, like a Bruno Mars Uptown Funk. Something like that happened. Hell yeah, brother. Music is going to be veering in a way in which we can exploit it. That's what it is. This is what we do.
But if it keeps on this trend of these like fucking 10, 15 minute or 10, 15 seconds of a song because of TikTok,
there's zero incentive to go the other way, because with a 10, 15 second clip, they make a 2-minute song on Spotify. They rack up impressions faster. They get money faster. They don't release albums. Why? Why the fuck would you release an album when you can release a single that has 120 million plays because of a TikTok glitch, and you're good. You're done.
Yeah.
So that's why.
that's crazy how we're in a situation where like that's affecting it.
That's it. That TikTok is creating the musical taste right now, and like I'm so strongly wanting to just become a country DJ. Because it seems like that's the one refuge that's not 100% dictated by TikTok.
Yeah.
It seems to be the only one that's kind of like.
It's not like to the point where, because, you know, Bailey Zimmerman got pretty big there.
Shout out to Max.
Off of TikTok there.
Our buddy Max is Bailey Zimmerman's drummer.
You know, it wasn't one part of the song. It was like the song was that good that people went to it and now actually listened to the whole thing.
It was
like
what it's supposed to be.
Place.
Yes.
Rock and Hard Place. That one was like, that went big on TikTok, but people went and listened to it and it was actually a genuine good song. And that's crazy to think that people are, you can go to country for that. You know, you don't have to deal with that one hit thing now.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I'll hear a good song like on TikTok, you know, like Kill Bill.
I've liked country for a while.
Kill Bill SCZA.
Saza.
There's like one part in there where like it sounds good.
I just killed my ex.
Yeah, I went and listened to the song, and it's just kind of like
it's lo-fi sad music. I like her, but it's just like that's the only part that's like hook poppy.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. Like, Boy's a Liar by Ice Spice. Bring it up. I personally think the whole vibe of the song has pop mega hit written all over it. It's got the right time signature. It's got the right vibe. Like, it's got a chorus that's more than 15 seconds for the rap part, and then like the singer part can actually sing. But the whole song is like a 2-minute and 5-second thing. They could have put another verse. They could have put a bridge. They could have changed the beat halfway through. Like, that had potential to be an actual like pop hit I could enjoy. Fucking, they went commercial with it. And that's why. Like, this whole thing is based on like TikTok is ruining everything in the music world. And I tell them this, like, I'm not relevant anymore. Like, I can play all the old shit. My sets aren't going to change. But like, half the kids Friday night were pissed off because I wouldn't play anything modern. Well, I'm like, one kid got offended because I said New Drake sucks. Defend the position. Tell me New Drake doesn't fucking suck.
And then defend this even more too. You know, let's go ahead. We'll play one of those TikTok songs.
Oh yeah,
we play it, and then they're like quiet, and then nothing.
They're this. Yeah, and then it hits.
Then once the part hits, they're like,
oh yeah, this song.
And then once it gets out of it, then they're
song.
just standing around and not doing anything. It's like, we're not gonna play one fucking song for 15 seconds. Like, it's just,
and the 15 seconds is 2 minutes into the song.
Unless you're gonna start going into it to where you're like fucking mixing songs and like mixing them all together
to a mega mashup. Yeah,
mega mashup of 15-second clips of songs.
But it's 7 minutes.
Yeah,
it's 7. Last 2 years could fit into 7 minutes. And then you have another 3 hours.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You know what you're going to go back to? You're going to go back to No Hands. You're going to go back to Cyclone. You're going to go back to All I Do Is Win, Low, Get Low. Iggy Azalea still slaps.
What do we got to do to go through a phase like that again?
I brought this up with Keith. Keith and I need to become the new we looked up their name.
LMFAO?
Yep, LMFAO. We need to become the new LMFAO. Someone needs to take the career plunge to become the ridiculous assholes that save pop and make it okay to make just vapid pop music.
That was such a great time.
That was a
FAO.
great period.
God damn, that
It
was
was
fun.
our height as a group,
Yeah, it was.
and we had fun every weekend.
It was
Every
just
weekend.
fun. It wasn't serious. We weren't all dying of Xanax bars on a fucking plane. We weren't talking about killing each other's acts. Like, no, party rockers in the house tonight. Hell yeah. Everybody. Yeah. Dude, like I said, that's something that needs to happen. But unless it changes, I'm just not going to do schools. Because, like, there's only 3 schools maybe out of my whole mix that are worth it.
So there's the other question though: that are you done with schools, or are you done with weddings? Like what?
Schools
are done.
I should define this.
Okay.
I need to make a post because people are freaking out already. Because, like, someone came up to me and said, I was like, oh, we wanted you to do for wedding, but we heard you're done. I'm like, no. Done with schools for now. But no, I got to make a post. I'm still 100% on weddings for at least until
2025.
2025, when I turn 35.
I was looking at your calendar the other day.
Yeah. I need to make a serious life judgment call in 2025 because, like, this knee is almost done. Both my shoulders have partial ligament tears from moving gear and fist bumping and doing what I do. My sciatic nerve is completely shot right now. Like, I can't stand at work because I heard it last week moving gear, and then I DJ'd through it, and then I DJ'd through it twice more. And, like, my body is physically to the point where I need to take a year off and get cut open a bunch and to put back and band-aid it back together.
And then see how you recover.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even after the surgeries, you're never gonna be the same again.
Especially after shoulders.
Yeah, and I have to have both of them. Like this one, well, it feels like it's falling out of its socket constantly throughout the day. Like you'll see me just raise my hand, and that's to get the sensation of me literally falling out of my socket. Yeah. Because, like, I'm past the point of gravel. It doesn't make gravel noise anymore because there is nothing fucking left in that joint. I'm fucking 32 and I am worn out. This thing is one wrong step away from me having to DJ 43 weddings on a fucking one leg.
Right.
And, like, that's just where I'm at physically. Like, that's why 35 is kind of the... But, like, schools,
yeah,
I'm going out on top.
Once you're at past 35, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, unless I lose, like, unless I go back to losing 200 pounds and stuff, which needs to happen anyway. But, like, even then, like, for someone who used to travel so fucking much, the last time I left the state for anything cool was literally 48 hours to go to WrestleMania. And before that, Royal Rumble, the correction. And before that is when we went to get that fucking cat.
Oh.
And that was 3 days. And before that, it was a Madison trip.
We never went to it.
No, the one before that.
The actual
the
Madison
whole year
trip
ago.
that we went.
Yeah. That was the last time we were able to do anything.
Stuff.
And I bought a fucking camper van. And I'm
I'd
like,
like
I
to-
want to, we can fit 5 dudes in there. Like,
Giggity. I'm at that point though.
hell yeah.
I'm at that point though, like starting, maybe end of this year, early next year.
You'll have PTO and money.
I'm good to go now. Yeah, I'm pretty much good to go for trips again.
After today, I have 1 weekend free in December. I have 2 weekends free in January, and I have all of February. That's it. That's my fucking off season, and that's gonna change.
We
'cause people
really need to get that fucking Madison trip in again.
Yeah,
We've
not
missed it 2 years in a row now.
It's so weird that out of the entire country that we have been to, Madison is the one place we keep going back to.
It's got everything a young man needs.
Dude, it's just fun.
Until we go to Vermont.
I've also got a buddy right now
would
from
love to.
college, and I feel so bad because I was in the state where I thought I was going to be able to donate to his cause, but I just with Twitch went down. But I have a buddy who from college is trying to start up a esports gaming thing starting up in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, like a game lounge?
Kind of that, but
Yeah.
also esports related as well too. And I never pledged anything, but I was saying like, yeah, well, let's talk again here in a little bit and let's see where I'm sitting at, because that was that time I was making like $500 to $800 on Twitch at that time. So then I was kind of like, yeah, I could probably donate something.
Right.
But yeah, then I took that break and I'm barely making like $25.
You're welcome. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Got you.
I'm
Support
one
your
of 'em.
friends. No, yeah. So, partial retirement announcement. Shocker. Batman
Well, yeah,
swirls.
yeah, it's just, it comes.
See.
It was bound
especially
to come.
after how much wear and tear it puts on your body, because people think that you're just a DJ. Like,
Oh, you just stand by the table, hit the fucking green button.
no, like, do you not see?
I mean, you could do
Us
that for
get
another
out.
5 years after your body gives out.
Yeah, no shit.
But we've put so much into our image
Yeah.
and what we do for the weddings and how much we want it to be a fucking awesome time. All rise, man.
All rise. All the way to the
All
end. And then we
rise.
fucking cliff you.
And it just
And then it
freaking
goes into
goes.
silence and you get existential
Surprise,
dread.
motherfucker.
Some fries, motherfucker. But
So, and it wears and tears on us. Like,
and it's emotionally fucking draining. Fuck, I have to spend 1/7 of my week in like literal nerve recovery just so I can be a normal human again at my day job.
yeah.
Like I have to spend all of Sunday alone. Thankfully, I don't have to wake up for the gym now. This weekend, this past transition between yesterday and today, fucking night and day.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, it's just like I didn't have to wake up at 4:15. I woke up at 6:15. That's 2 whole fucking hours in the morning. Just fucking, I had time to shower this morning before I got to work. I didn't wake up and I was physically just in pain from DJing. Like, I have to sit like this because my sciatica is so fucked up. Like, 4 hours of working. Oh, boo-hoo, 4 hours. No, like, 4 hours on those stress mats, like going in a little circle trying to twist and shit when your sciatica is fucked up. I can't bend over to do anything. It sucks. But whatever. Yeah, it's about time. Anyway, we'll keep you posted. Maybe something will change, or I'll double down and just waste even more money on a bigger system because
Please don't.
bass makes that bitch come.
You're on your own with that one. If you get
I'm
the
already
system.
on my own.
Yeah, that's my point exactly.
Oh, dude, I had to change, like, you know how I was doing that setup where I would lay the 2 subs down in one vertical, and then I'd put the mains inside or out, and I'd make like a little thrust for me to stand on.
Yep.
I had to fucking stop. Like, unless someone's gonna come help me, it takes an hour and a half just to like stack, like get everything tore down, and then I have to pick up all the subs at the end of an 8-hour day. I have to pick up subs and try and get them back in the carts, and then load everything into the van on a ramp. Like this.
Yeah, just leave them on the cards. Call it a day.
That's what I did. I'm just like, we're just gonna tight pack this so it's really loud, and I'm gonna stand back here and I'm gonna put the lights right in front so you can't see me.
Oh, yeah.
They were mad about that. Good.
Good.
They can't see. No, they literally could not look at me because it was literally a fucking 3-watt LED right in their head.
Good.
Good. Yeah. So Metro Machines, we're still DJing. We'll DJ weddings forever.
You can't retire until you're the best in the Northwest for Northwest Review.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna steal that one year out of spite, and I'm gonna put it fucking everywhere. I might get it tattooed on me somewhere. I might put it on my palm or my ass cheek.
Put it on your belly button. Right here.
Yeah, put it right here. Right here.
You know what I am? 2023 best Northwest.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I've already collected best vendor from like every wedding venue in Northwest Iowa in 1 year. I did it.
You just don't have a newspaper to prove it.
I just don't care about registering to vote on a newspaper thing. If I could show you our P&L sheets, guys. Anyway, shit. God, it's been a Monday. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fucking cold up here.
I don't think it's cold anymore.
It's not cold.
My
The Easy
phone-
Bake,
my phone
the
is
Beezy
fucking
Bake
cold.
Bovins,
Easy bake oven.
the Beezy Bake Bovins around us have lit us up.
Yeah. In a small space with 3 decently sized guys.
3 dudes. Just 3 dudes being bro. Another white boy with a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I love that fucking song. It's so funny. Pronouns. Hell no. Another white dude with a podcast. Crypto. Jim Bro. Another white dude with a podcast. Anyway, Eric, what's the track of the day?
Track of the day will be 33 by Elliot Greer.
Elliot Greer. 33. I'm assuming it's a Taylor Swift cover.
Totally.
Totes.
No.
Totes a Swiftie cover?
Nope. It's about mental illness.
Well, now I feel like every other day. I feel awesome. Anyway.
Bo's penis track of the day is anything by Khalid. Khalid, whatever.
Saturday nights, no smoke cigarillos.
Currently, the one I'm listening to the most is OTW.
Aw, how adorable. Flaccid penis. If I were a fish.
Fuck you. No. I'm fucking sick and tired of that song.
They got like 110 million streams on Spotify in the last 2 days.
Oh, look at that. Congrats. Another TikTok song went viral.
Hell yeah.
You know it.
We are not bitter. We are awesome. We are Metro Machines, and we are collectively Fred. Ladies and gentlemen, have a fun, safe rest of your. Get in here for the thumbnail. We are Metro Machines. Have a fun, safe rest of your day. We will catch you down the road. We appreciate everything. Hit the little bell if
my
you're watching on
cousin
YouTube.
showing off his muscles while vacuuming.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Check us out on all major platforms. You're already listening, but you like tell your friends,
Tell people.
tell people. We do word of mouth. We're too
Have
cheap to
people
advertise.
Randomly listen to like your favorite episode.
Yeah, do the interview episode before you had to see our ugly mugs. But anyway, this is the Metro Machine Podcast. Thank you so much. We'll catch you down the road. Love you. Bye. It's better be insightful or I'm gonna be fucking done with you. You're getting yeeted. You're a really, really late term abortioned. What?
Can you please use insightful as a word in a sentence for me?
No, that's Chan's job next week for the spelling bee.
Then I have a small penis.
I have a small penis.